Hello and welcome back to Cam Young Fitness. Wow, I haven't said that in a while. So today I'm actually filming my first YouTube video in over 3 years. Final years as a junior bodybuilder, and I am wanting to hopefully get to the Mr Universe, PCA Universe this year and have a good showing there and hopefully place well. So I'm now currently 20 days out from my first competition of the season. My current weight is and it is currently 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just half an hour into my morning fasted cardio. I'm currently doing 45 minutes every single day in the morning, followed by 20 minutes post-workout on a training day and 25 minutes on a rest day. So cardio is high at the minute. Today is a training day. I've got a big back session, which I'll be smashing later on today. And yeah, I also have done my posing this morning, so it is now mandatory to pose every single morning for me, getting close to the show, as I like to present the best practice possible and no excuses for the posing. So I actually check in with my coach 3 times a week now, on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I do a round of posing first to warm up, followed by a round filmed, followed by a round that is for pictures so that we can compare to the last time I posed, make sure we're heading in the right direction. So I will show you also the footage from that now. So that's how I'm looking currently. Wish I looked like this big man here, Big Dorian Yates. My motivation on the wall. I went to see him at Ultraflex Durham about a year ago and got a signed photo off him, which was really cool. I was able to sit and chat with him for a good while. So big motivation for myself and inspiration. But today what I'm going to do, guys, is take you through a full day of eating on a training day. So food, like I say, is low at the minute because I really want to dig out this condition now. You can see from the video just before, I am coming in, but still a little bit more to lose, hence why we've got 20 days. So loads of time to get rid of this fat and get fat free. So I'm really looking forward now to the shows. I've got 3 shows lined up. Can't wait for it now. We're just digging this out and I'm loving the process this time round. With it being my second prep, I feel like I was more ready for it and know what to expect. So yeah, I'm just enjoying the process and grateful to be able to do this on a full-time basis. I'll be back with you guys at meal numero uno for the day. Nice easy 45 minutes plus an extra 5 just to get my step count up for the day, as I do have to hit 15,000 steps as well. Let's go and grab meal number 1. So we are back with meal number 1. It is 1 whole egg, 30 ml egg whites and 2 bacon medallions. I start the day off with no carbs and finish the day with no carbs, with my carb meals being throughout the day. So I'm going to get into this meal now before heading to the shops and then getting my food prep done for the day. And I will then be able to have meal number 2, show you guys that, and then go and train in the gym. So this meal is going to go down in about 1 minute because I'm absolutely starving and I absolutely fucking love eggs. So let's get it down. That is meal 1 down. I think that is a record time for getting it down, probably under about 30 seconds. If I've got to go into a different job role, professional eating, I think it's calling my name now. So yeah, that is meal 1 down. I'll catch you guys at meal number 2. So I'm back now with my meal number 2. It consists of 150 grams of 2% turkey mince, 120 grams of lettuce and 125 grams of jasmine cooked rice. Yep, this is meal number 2. This is my pre-workout meal, so I'm going to get this meal down and then head to the gym. It's around about 11 o'clock now. I like to train about half 11, 12, and then I'll get my post-workout meal in at the gym. So I'm going to demolish this now. I've got 10 grams of Nando's sauce on top there as well, just to help it go down, although I'm absolutely starving, I could get it in anyways. And yeah, looking forward to my big back session. So I will get it in and catch you at the next meal. Just finished my training session now. About to get meal number 3 in. I'm just outside the gym. It's a bit noisy in there, so I thought I'd come outside. This meal, identical to meal number 2. So I have got 150 grams of 2% turkey mince, 120 grams of iceberg lettuce, and 125 grams of jasmine rice. Smash the back session. Exhausted now, looking forward to getting this in. I also did 15 minutes on the stairs, as that is what I do post-workout every training day, bar legs. So I've done all my cardio, I've done my posing as well, and very happy with how I'm looking. Definitely coming in. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy meal number 3, and I'll catch you guys back at the house for meal number 4. Hello and welcome back. So I'm just about to have my meal number 4 now. You're going to be excited for this one. It's a little bit different. Got something to spice it up for today. Or maybe we don't. Exactly the same meal again. If it isn't broken, don't fix it. This was my staple in the off season, so I was having this meal every single day in the off season, 3 times a day. Same with prep, just less rice, more veg. Exactly the same as the last one as well. We've got 125 grams of rice. I have got 150 grams of 2% turkey mince and 120 grams of iceberg lettuce. You guessed it. So this is the 4th meal of the day. My 5th and 6th meal are actually a little bit different, so you'll be looking forward to seeing something maybe a bit different on the channel. But yeah, this is the meal I'm going to get in now. And once I've had this meal, I'll catch you back at the 5th meal. So I thought I would jump on here and just go through how my prep's been so far and outline a few things with yourselves. So prep so far, I'm around about 11, 12 weeks in now. Obviously 3 weeks left. We started it around 15, 16 weeks out with the first show. That was always the intention, and it's gone really, really smoothly, to be honest. I had a rough sort of start before prep because I had a lot of things going on in my life. A few challenges, a few things happened that I'll not get into right now, but you just need to know that it was a hard pre-prep phase, but I think getting into a prep and actually then having something to focus on had really helped myself. So I'm really grateful to have had the opportunity to get into a prep and successfully execute one so far. I can hand on heart say as well, the same as last time 3 years ago, I've not missed one beat. I've not missed a step. I've not missed a minute of cardio. I've not missed a meal. I've not cheated on plan. I'm never the type of person to do that. And there's some people who lie about that and say, oh, everyone, messes up and all this. I can honestly say I haven't this time round. I didn't last time either. I pride myself in really pushing myself to the limits and challenging myself and making sure that I stay exactly on plan. So yeah, I'm really happy to have been able to stick on plan and make sure that I get this far. So yeah, it's just about now digging these last 2 weeks out. Got the hardest 2 weeks coming up. And then it's about enjoying the process and going through the shows. Personally, I've learned from last time as well. Between shows, I've only got 1 week between the first and second show, and then I've got 2 weeks between the second and the main show, the Mr Universe contest. So my intention is to make sure that I don't go off plan in between shows. I'm going to keep it tight and stay on plan the whole time. It's an extra couple of weeks. What's that in the long term, the grand scheme of things? Nothing really. I've not really had crazy food focus as prep either, to be honest, which has been a really good sign. I think, again, something of maturity that's, doing it a second time round now and knowing what it was like the last time. I've been able to learn from those experiences. And yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going so far. And I've done my steps for the day now. We're on around about 5 o'clock. So my next meal's in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, about 6:30, 7. And then my last meal of the day is usually around about 9:30 before bed. So it's nice to get everything boxed off early. I try and do that as best I can when possible. So then now I can have my feet up, watch a bit of telly, stick on a film or something and just relax for the evening, which is always very, very nice to do so. So yeah, that's just kind of a little update on the prep. You're always getting in your own head about prep and you feel like you're not, in condition enough, or you're going to get there in time. But I've always had trust in my coach, who I have, Hilly Doc, who has been my coach for the last 3 years since the last shows. So yeah, we've stayed working together the whole time, and obviously brought me in the last time. I couldn't have been happy with the look, so I trust him with everything. And again, I feel like we're really coming in today's back workout. Pumps aren't great because the carbs are low, but I'm still happy with how the physique is looking. So it's exciting to know that when we put some carbs in, it's going to change a lot and hopefully come to life. So yeah, that's a little bit of update on the prep. I'll catch you guys back with meal number 5. Here it is, the big reveal. Meal number 5 is about to go down. It's just after 7:15, and this meal is 150 grams of beef mince, 5% beef mince. I have the same amount of rice, so it is 125 grams of jasmine rice. And then in this meal as well, we have got 120 grams of mushrooms,
half of an onion and half of a pack of spring onions. So a little bit of volume in there for the veg, keeps me saturated and full. And after this meal, I'll have a can of fat-free Coke, which I will watch a film with tonight, I think. And then I'm going to be having my final meal in a couple of hours' time. I'm going to get into this meal now. And like I say, the calories are all on the screen, and I'll do the total at the end so you can see how many calories I'm actually having right now on a training day. And I will see you at meal number 6 next. Okay, so I'm now back. It's just after 9:30 and final meals are finally going to go in. I've just been watching June 1. So I watched June 1 when it came out in the cinemas a couple of years ago and really enjoyed it. And then I started watching June 2 last week and was totally lost with it, but really, really wanted to watch it because I really enjoyed part 1. So I thought, hang on a second, I'm not going to watch the end of June 2. It was late on anyways last week when I stuck it on. So I have decided to rewatch June 1, which I'm 3/4 way through now, which is going really well. I'm really enjoying it again. And it's kind of rejogged my memory as well on what's happened, so that tomorrow night I can then watch June 2 and yeah, enjoy it a bit more and actually know what's going on, because it was a couple of years ago it came out. But I'm really enjoying the films and would definitely recommend them. Have you watched them before? Let me know in the comment section down below. But let's show you what the final meal of the day is. So like I mentioned this morning, meal 1 and 6 are carbless. If you want to call this a meal, you know, we'll call it one, but it's probably not really much of a meal. I will show you it now. We're going to start it off with 25 grams of 85% dark chocolate. I've gone with Lidl's own JD Gross. It is definitely up there with my favourite. I also like Aldi's Mossa Roth. They're doing 85%, which are also brilliant, but I've gone with this for tonight. And I am having 50 grams of whey protein, so my only protein from a whey of the day. And that's in here. So there's 50 grams in there, plus 25 grams dark chocolate, and that'll be me for the night. Nice little view of the kitchen behind me there. And yeah, just finished the final meal of the day, so I hope you have enjoyed watching the video. This is a day in the life of a bodybuilder 20 days out from my first competition of the season. And it's nothing too exciting, very basic foods, but effective and the way it should be. So calories will be totaled on the screen now for the day. And yeah, I will get on to doing a rest day probably next, or potentially another training day, maybe a high day. Let me know in the comments what you want to see, and I'll probably get some more training footage as well. And then obviously the main ones are going to be leading up right to the show when we're carving up, and then also the show day itself. So I'm really excited to film those, take you along with me and document those on the way. And I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Cam Young Fitness, over and out. Peace.